Today I'm here with the worst team in FC26 and I'm going to win the Champions League with them. And they're in Europe's worst league. This is the Irish League. It's the worst league in Europe. It's the second worst league in the whole game, only behind the Indian League. And it's genuinely horrific. Like basically all of these teams are half a star. And we're going to try and win the Champions League from this division, which might actually be impossible. I don't know. We have a starting budget of 522k. That is nothing. And to rebuild this team, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'll probably have to do it through the youth academy. And I can get, I can only get one star scouts. Okay, let me hire and fire until I can get someone better than 1 star. Okay, I can't. I'll leave that vacant for the moment. Let's see what youth academy players we have already. There is Evan McLaughlin, who seems pretty good. Everyone else seems terrible, but Evan McLaughlin seems like our best player. That's really interesting. I don't think any of these players are born to be Champions League winners, unfortunately, which tells me that we need to add them all to the transfer list. We're going to sell as many of these players as possible to make as much money as possible to then buy coaches and scouts and try and set ourselves up to dominate. But I think that's probably the plan. Send out youth academy scouts, find the best youth academy players possible and go from there. We have no offers for any of these guys, probably because they're all terrible, and since they're all terrible, then nobody's going to want to buy them. Although we do have, we have 2 offers here. Andrew Quinn will accept that. Luke Heaney will accept that as well, of course. It would be remiss of me to decline an offer at this point, so we can just sell as many players as possible. Darren Markey can go to Annecy in France. Bawa can go to Sligo Rovers, and we're up to over $1 million in the budget. I think I'd rather have 1 good scout than 3 bad scouts, so I'm just going to keep that in mind. Because 1 good scout can find us incredible wonder kids. 3 bad scouts may just find us absolutely nothing. And we're up to 1.5 million in the current budget, which is good, but not great. Also, this league starts in January. I forgot about that. It runs January to December, which is a bit weird, which means we only have 1 month for scouting because we are now on deadline day immediately in January. That's okay. We've sold as many players as possible, and our current budget is basically exactly 2 million. Okay, so we should be able to get at least 1 good scout with that. Let's go to the next day and let's buy a scout. Our first day of the season is in 2 weeks, so we need to find some good youth academy players. We're not going to find them before our first day though, but that's okay. This guy's 2.6. He'd be really good, but I can't get him. I can get this guy for 900k. Can I get another guy for 900k? I can get a guy for 800k or 250. Let's get the guy for 250 instead, and that's kind of it. Okay, because I need to send these guys out as well. So we have 2 scouts. Obviously, we're going to send 1 to the Republic of Ireland. It only makes sense. And in the Republic, let's look for attackers. Winger, and advanced forward. Let's look for Irish attackers, and then we can send De Vries out. Maybe somewhere a little bit less expensive. Let's send him to Asia. Screw it. Actually, no. Let's send him to Europe, because Europe is just the best place for scouting. Let's send him to the Netherlands for 9 months, and we'll see if we can find center mids from the Netherlands. That would be really, really nice. And while that does cost us a good bit of money, it's going to be tough to scout players now. Okay, Evan McLaughlin doesn't actually look that good. Anyway, I do have a bit of spare money. I'm not going to spend it on coaches just yet. So I could get some coaches, but I need to save this money right now because I need to spend it on signing youth academy players. That's what I need to save it for. Okay, let's simulate our first month and let's see who we get. And the problem with being in a crap league is we're never going to have money. We're going to be tight for money the entire time. In Ireland, now all of these guys, none of them look good. This guy's name is Neil. That is hilarious. Neil is no good. Sorry, Neil. In the Netherlands, though, Rodney Jacobs, 61 rated, showing great potential. Showing great potential is pretty good. We will sign him up. We can compare him with the youth academy player we already have, and he is better, which means like McLaughlin's potential isn't that good, which means we're going to release McLaughlin. We can keep Rodney Jacobs. I like that name. And actually, come to think of it, would he start in midfield for us? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he would start in midfield for us. I really want to change this formation. It's kind of disgusting. You know what? I never play 3 at the back, so let's try a 3-4-3 formation this time. Why not? And we can promote Rodney Jacobs to the first team immediately. Good old Rodney can go in here instead of, well, it doesn't really matter. O'Sullivan, I suppose. And Farrell can come off the wing. Maybe Cardo can go on the wing. I don't know. This is probably fine. I mean, we're going to lose a lot of games this year, but that's to be expected. Like, we're not expecting to go and win anything. We're just taking this year to develop our players. There's no way I can buy youth academy players that would fit into this team seamlessly. It's just not going to happen. And we can check Ireland again. Yeah, James Traynor. We can't see his potential just yet, but I'll sign him up anyway. It does cost a weekly wage of 400 to sign these guys up. Honestly, it's not that much. It should be okay. Yeah, it's not really impacting our budget, so that's good. Maybe I can get some coaches then. At least somebody, maybe. Let's reject all these guys. Maybe I can get some form of coaching. And because we're scouting attackers and midfielders, we may as well get an attack and a midfield coach. But I'm going to get the cheapest one I possibly can for each. Yeah, this guy's 3,000. I'm just going to have to pay it, unfortunately. That's okay. And we still should be fine to sign youth academy players. I'm hoping we'll be able to see Trainor's potential when he turns to a 60 overall. We can also just judge him against the other youth academy players that we find. Let's simulate another month. Let's just keep going, see if we can find anyone else. Okay, the fine and glorious Republic. Ethan McGee looks pretty good. Kind of low rated for a 17-year-old, but it could still be fine. Jack Maloney, we'll see. We'll sign him up as well. We'll see which one of those is the most potential. Yeah, we're currently out of money. That is an issue. Traynor has the most potential. Okay, then I'll keep McGee and release Maloney. We can also put Jamie Traynor on a development plan here, or James Traynor, I should say. Jamie Traynor rolls off the tongue so much better, though. His full name is James, but I think I'm just going to call him Jamie Traynor, especially if we keep him and play him and stuff. Jamie Traynor, that works for me. Playmaker for Rodney Jacobs. No other development plan, right? Yeah, right. That's okay. That means we have one space in the Netherlands, but there's 2 guys that I want here. Maybe even 3. Royal de Vries? No, not really. But Max van der Laan, definitely. And Kaj Janssen as well. But let's go with van der Laan first. Van der Laan is last in potential. Okay, so we'll be removing him. Sorry, van der Laan. And what about Kaj Janssen? Oh, I accidentally declined him. Okay, great. That's amazing. Oh, well, it shouldn't be an issue. He probably wouldn't have been that good anyway. But of these 2 guys, like, I could promote James Traynor to the first team. As a matter of fact, I'll just do that. Why not? This is the great thing about having the worst team, or like one of the worst teams. Actually, no, I think they are the worst team in FC 26 that are in Europe. Is that whoever you promote from the youth academy basically starts immediately, because this entire team sucks. Respectfully, of course, you know. I am a Droghedian myself, as you can see, wearing a Drogheda United jersey here, the old badge. I think this kit's from like 03, 04. I found it in like a vintage shop, and I was like, oh, I have to buy it. Retro Drogheda. Are you kidding me? It would be rude not to. So I'm stuck with it now. But yeah, that's 2 youth academy players into the, you know, the worst team in FC 26. That's in Europe, of course. And we could promote Ethan McGee as well. Oh, he's just not good enough yet, though. Which I know I'm after going on a rant saying, oh, it's so easy promoting players, and now I can't promote someone. But you know what I mean. You understand the point. Let's go another month. Let's keep going. All right, June 1st, Matthias Fry. Let's find absolutely no one. All these guys stink. Okay, that's fine. To be fair, I kind of expected that. Who else? Netherlands. No, okay. I don't like any of this. Although McGee's getting better and better. His potential is getting better and better. His overall rating's getting better and better. I'm slowly getting tempted. What rating is our left winger? He's 58 rated. He's 1 above. Okay. Although he's technically actually a striker, so maybe we should just promote McGee. We also don't have a left mid. We're currently playing our left back at left mid and our right back at right mid. Oh god, I need midfielders. Okay, maybe I can do that next year. For now, we'll keep on scouting. We're up to 3rd in the league, by the way, now. Somehow, by the grace of God, after me selling like half the team, we're still somehow like 3rd in the league. The mighty Drogs never die, I guess. Apart from against Shelburne, where we lose 4-1. Excellent. Okay, fine. Shelburne are way top. Well, it's kind of them and Derry kind of running away with it. But we have another youth scouting report. Niall Morrow. He could be good. He could be good. I'll sign him and see. How does he compare to McGee? No, he's got less potential. Okay, so we'll be removing Niall Morrow. To be honest, we'll probably be removing McGee as well, but we don't need to jump to that conclusion. Edwin Visser. He could be good, actually. Is he better than McGee? He's not. Okay, so he's probably going to go as well. Actually, you know what? I'll just chance it with this fella and keep him. What's making me say that? I don't know. Although, yeah, you see, we could make him left mid, right mid. Let's make him a right mid. Let's see if he jumps in overall. If he jumps in overall, then we're sorted. We can keep him, or we could actually just play him straight up. Jacobs 62 rated is very good. Trainer 59 rated is good. He must be a good trainer himself. I know, cheap joke, but you know, it was just sitting there for me. Had to be taken. We're halfway through the season now, though. 6 months in, and our top scorer is Michael Cardo. Okay, thank you, Cardo. Josh Thomas with 5 goals, 4 goals for Thomas Alua. Rodney Jacobs has a goal and an assist. Excellent. And Trainer has got 2 assists. I was going to say, he's not just doing cardio. I don't think he is. I think he's actually playing and contributing to some degree. Although that degree is hard to tell. Anyway, we'll keep on going. Back in the Republic once again. Oh my god. The God tier scout report. Alan Heaney. Interesting. I'd like to sign all 3 of these guys. I guess we'll go with Heaney first. And okay, I can't sign Sweeney, but Heaney's got the least potential in the academy. Okay, McGee's suddenly 80 to 94, by the way. So Heaney, goodbye. Maybe I shouldn't have cut the other guy. Anyway, I don't feel so bad. This is pretty good as well, Visser. Yeah, like it's better in 4 weeks on balance. I'll leave him on balance, but he's developing as a right midfielder potentially. Okay, what about Sean Sweeney? Is he the lowest? What? Okay, apparently I rejected him. Oh, am I out of money? Am I broke? No. Sign player. Okay, he got signed, but he sucks as well. Okay, fine. Does everyone just suck? Maybe. Oh, he doesn't. Alex Blom. He's 48 rated though, but he's got the most potential. Okay, fine. We gotta keep him. He'd better have the most potential if he's 48 rated. Although he's not going to take that long to develop if I leave him on Playmaker. So let's just do that. We'll just leave him on Playmaker. I don't know how I feel about Visser now, to be honest. Okay, anyone else here? No. Couldn't afford them even if I wanted to. And we are down to 7th. Okay, yeah, there we go. Kind of regressing to the mean. But it's so close here, from 29 points to 26 points. 3-point gap from 3rd to 8th. So, you know, we can't feel that bad, really. It's a really, really close league table. That's the fun thing about the Irish League. I think everyone plays each other like 4 times because there's like 10 teams in the top division, which makes no sense. Why don't they just do one top division of like 20 teams? Why is there a division of like 10 teams? It's like so bad for Irish football. It's just dumb. It's just really dumb. Anyway, it's just the way we do it for some reason, because that's just the way it is, you know? That's the alternative phrase. Oh, that's just the way it is, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea. Anyway, I'm crashing out. We have a lot of league games this month. Let's see if we can improve our position by the end of next. Ireland, no one really. Darren McConville. I actually can't afford to sign anyone anyway, even if I really wanted to. Kieran Rafferty has blue hair. That's crazy. But yeah, everyone here sucks. Okay, let's try the Netherlands. One guy, Brent Van Dam. Couldn't even afford him even if I wanted to. I may as well reject. Although I could have just left him on the scout report, but nah. I really like the look of this Blom guy. Although, yeah, it's just going to take ages to actually turn 16. I think we go for it with Ethan McGee. Let's go. Visser 76-94 is good. And with McGee, yeah, so we can put him there and then start Thomas up front. Or even put McGee at at left mid instead of left wing. Either or, really. Just to play them, you know. I'm trying to get them as much game time as possible. You know, I'm trying to be a good person here. But yeah, in this first season, I've just got to be really, really conservative. Let's keep on moving. We're finding nothing in these scout reports. I skipped last month because there's literally nothing in it. This month, we're gonna get Jimmy Van Leeuwen. I can sign him as well. I can afford it. Reject the other players. Okay, well, he's got less potential than Visser, so let's get rid of him, and then we can put Visser on a better development plan than Balance. Yeah, there we go. He was better on Balance though, just for a minute there, but no, we'll put him on an actual development plan. We can promote him to the first team as well. He's got a good bit of potential. Take Lamb out, and we can put Visser in. We do need a complete new defense. We have a center mid in the youth academy, so that's fine. We do need left mids, but anyway, we can find a defense and a goalkeeper, and then we need like a striker slash left mid. We need like Julian Duranville, ideally, of course. We can get rid of all these guys as well, or at least the ones that we don't want, just to give us a little bit more money. We don't really care how the team performs. I'm not going to get sacked. So yeah, our scouts are officially back. Let's simulate a month and see if we're given any more money, because I'm going to need to send them back out again. No, we still have 31k, but maybe transfers were agreed, which makes my job significantly easier. We can sell those guys as well. 91 to 94 potential for Blom, and he's still 14. Damn it. Okay, I thought it'd be a bit older. So that means we can't send these scouts out until next season, but that's okay. We're going to get more money next season. We've lost our striker, but we have a Lua, so we're okay. The team is actually pretty good. Like, I like this team a lot. Let's keep going. Let's go to next season. I mean, I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. Of the guys with their contracts expiring, I don't care about any of these guys, to be honest. They can all go. Our top goal scorer, Alua, with 9 goals, 8 goals for Cardo, 7 assists for Shane Farrell, 5 assists for James Traynor. So it's good. Our youth academy player is, you know, contributing at least to some degree. 2 and 3 for Rodney Jacobs, but he's also the captain straight away, right? Is he actually the captain? Yeah, he's the captain. That's hilarious. He's running the show in the middle of midfield. He's obviously important to the team. We're finishing the league in 6th, which is actually pretty good considering we just tried to sell as many players as possible. Let's go to next year, hopefully buy our 3rd scout, send them back out again, and maybe get some more coaches. Okay, so new season. It says we have 1 million. How much is it exactly? It's exactly 1 million, more or less. It's like 1.1 million. That's pretty crap. Although, no, with our player sales from last year, we're up to 2 million. Okay, that's good. With that, I should be able to buy the 3rd scout. Yeah, 900k for own boys. Bit of Irish representation. Let's send them out. We're going to go as cheap as possible. Okay, so mission cost is kind of insane in Europe, so we're not going to be doing that. Could do South America, to be fair, or sorry, North America. We could do 9 months in the United States looking for center backs to try and protect our goal, you know? That works for me. I like that. And then DeFreeze here. Let's send him to South America. No, that's going to be really expensive. What about, yeah, go on, Asia. No, let's go Africa. There's so many nations in Africa, and I never go here. I feel like I never go here. Why not go to Liberia, home of George Weah, of course. We'll go there for 9 months. Still need a goalkeeper, so we could look for a goalkeeper from Liberia, but why don't we look for striker left mid from Liberia instead? And that means we're going to send our final guy looking for a goalkeeper. Oh yeah, I've just noticed as well, the United States and Liberia. I've gone for those 2 countries. They're very similar flags. And then for our final player, we'll go for Asia goalkeeper. Why not go somewhere a little bit different? Why not go somewhere a little bit off the wall? Somewhere beautiful, somewhere stunning, somewhere they call the football capital of the world. Bhutan, baby. Okay, they don't call it the football capital of the world. You got me. Of course they don't call it the football capital of the world. We'll be looking for a Bhutanese goalkeeper. Excellent stuff. Let's see what we can find. We have 991k. It's enough money to get some coaches, certainly. I'll be trying to keep like probably like 1/3 of that money, so I probably have like, I'll try and save 1/4. That means I have 15k for coaches. And who's good? Okay, well, this guy, obviously. We can get him for goalkeeper. That works. Hopefully we're going to get a goalkeeper in the door. We'll get this guy in as well for midfield, and then there's only 3-star guys left, so I won't buy them. We'll just save what we have from there. Not ideal, but it's pretty good. And Blom, just keeping an eye on Blom. I want him to upgrade as quickly as possible. I expect him to go up +5, +6 this year, so at the age of 15 he'll be like 55 to 6 rated. By the age of 16 he should be about 60 rated, which is about right. Okay, well, we have our scouts out. It's the best cheap way to get as many players as possible. Let's keep going and let's see who we can find. Okay, first scout report, the United States of America. Oh no, okay, it's not the first scout report. Fine, they're teasing me for some reason. They're taking the mick. I wanted it here 2 days ago. Okay, here we go. Here's a guy, Gabriel Smith. We could sign him up and see how good he is. If these players don't have 94 potential maximum, I'm not gonna sign them, because this guy is 64 to 86 potential. Could he have 86 potential? No, that's not how it works on FIFA. It's like an average of the in-between, so he's probably got like 73 potential. Honestly, that's not good enough to win the Champions League, so we just say no. Obviously, Smith doesn't have as much potential as Blom, because Blom is like ridiculous. He's a potential to be like the best player in the world for some reason. I thought this guy's last name was Africa for a second. I was like, that's a bit on the nose. It's a bit on the nose. It's not. It's a Ferreira, but his first name is Kwao, which is a bit insane. His man was on one naming him there. Okay. Oh my god, Bhutan sucks. Okay, but we only need 1 goalkeeper, so we're not looking for like a miracle here. We're just looking for 1 keeper. Anyway, Gabriel Smith. Let's make him a center back. Yeah, 14 weeks. 4 weeks to make him a right back. I will be making him a center back. Yeah, we're going to be waiting those 14 weeks because I have no choice. It just has to be done. That's the formation we're playing, then we're going for it. Let's go another month. The United States of America, Jack Bird, the symbol of freedom. But but he's gonna get rejected, unfortunately. All those Americans suck at football. I'm looking for like a Calvin Sullivan kind of guy, okay? But like for centre back, actually. Anyway, don't worry about it. Anyway, we keep on going. Nothing in Liberia. Come on, Bhutan, you're our last hope. Okay, there's nothing in Bhutan. Sorry. We'll keep on looking. We'll do another month. We'll keep going. Oh, say, can you see? No, I can't see because there's no players. You're welcome. You can have that one for free. My best joke ever. We'll keep on moving. Liberia. I have nothing to say about Liberia other than George Weah. That's literally it. Also, Tim Weah, George Weah's son, has played for the United States of America's national team. He's played several times. There's another connection between Liberia and the United States of America. There you go. That's ball knowledge, to be fair. That's pretty good. Look at Smith, by the way. 81 to 94 potential. That's pretty good. He'll be a centre back in 7 weeks. So 2 months to call it. And of the players in our team, yeah, Jacobs up to a 66. We have a few free agents. That's why, like, we have Pinas at the back here on Madibo, for example. They were automatically signed. I didn't sign them and myself at all. Trainers up to a 63. Visser 58, which actually is not that good. But anyway, I don't really care. I don't really care. It's no big deal. I just want a goalkeeper. I just want a really, really good goalkeeper. And I want a really, really good striker and a really, really good left winger and like an entire defense. Like, is that too much to ask, really? And again, Will Collins. He looks pretty good. We'll sign him. We'll sign him. We have a little bit more disposable income this year, so we can afford to sign a few more players. That's good. Although he is lowest potential. The 2 guys we have in there, I feel like they're very, very high potential. So it's okay. It's acceptable for now. We've got absolutely nobody from Liberia so far. We've only got 1 player actually in this entire scouting mission. It's been a relative failure so far. Bhutan, it's gonna continue, man. This sucks. Oh my god, this sucks. Okay, Will Collins. What do we do about you? His height's 6'7", so he's tall. We can play him at centre back. Just don't know how good he'll be. Anyway, I hope he'll be decent. We're up to 4th in the league now. We'll keep going. Let's roll to June. Let's go. Inshallah, America. Okay, no, literally nobody. To be fair, like if we did have 5-star scouts, we'd probably find better players, but we don't, and we just cannot afford them. But that's the deal that we're stuck with, man. The blessing and the curse it is, you know, playing with Strada United in career mode. Anyone good here? Chandra Thapa looks okay, but no, like, no. We need to win the Champions League with these players. Realistically, the reason why I'm trying to find Champions League winning players from the youth academy instead of getting good players, selling them, and then buying better players is because we're not going to be able to buy better players. They're not going to come to the Irish League. They're just going to say, haha, no. So what's the point? What's the point? Smith is 16, so we can promote him to the first team. Will Collins, yeah, I'm just going to wait another month just to check his potential. If it doesn't change in the next month or 2, then I'll probably get rid of him, to be honest. Okay, Harper Bailey gets replaced by Smith. I think Cronin's actually not starting. I think it's going to be Madibo. For better or for worse, to be fair. But yeah, okay, Smith at the back. We have some good players. We have a lot of bad players. I have a job opportunity for for Crew Alexandra. Tony Prado's a guy. Also for Telstar, Ulm, Brisbane Roar, Newport County. I don't care about any of that because the mighty Drogs are going all the way, boys. We're going to win the Champions League. You watch. Where are the good players? Give me the good players. There might be 2 here. Sean Cooper, showing great potential. I just rejected him. Why would I do that? I didn't even mean that. Oh my god. Okay. Walker's worse than Collins, and Collins is terrible. Oh my god. Why did I do that? I actually didn't even mean that. I was so dumb. Okay, it's okay. We can find better players. He probably wouldn't have been that good anyway. He's only showing great potential, which is 80 to 85 potential. It's actually not even that good. I actually probably would have rejected him anyway. I don't even know why I'm tripping. There's a whole cycle of emotions there for you all in one go. Can we get anyone from Bhutan, please? Or Liberia? I mean, to be fair, it is Bhutan and Liberia. This guy's green hair. Just thought I'd point that out. Nothing significant about it. He just has green hair. That's literally the beginning and the end of it. We'll keep on going. Oh my god. Come on, scout report. Oh, this sucks. It sucks not having 5-star scouts, but that's what you get when you play with the worst team in Europe. You get sucky players. All these guys suck. To be fair, if I'm rebuilding the worst team in Europe and in the worst league in Europe, I should probably just be scouting it in Europe. Probably makes more like logical sense for the video. But anyway, I don't care. You gotta look behind the curtain with me. Also, please subscribe, by the way. I should have said that earlier in the video, but here we are. I'm trying to hit 100k subs. So yeah, please subscribe. And, you know, I'm rebuilding the worst team in Europe. You know, for a video, just just to torture myself for 100k subs. So if you enjoy torture, subscribe, and if you don't enjoy torture, subscribe anyway. That way nobody will know. Pretty basic stuff. Let's keep going. Right, come on, America. Cameron James, showing great potential. Okay, we're not gonna let this guy slip. We'll sign him. Okay, 71 to 94. That's all right. It's just okay though. It's not show-stopping. It's just decent. It's acceptable. Nothing acceptable from Liberia. This is so bad. Bhutan. Oh, Vishwakarma. No, not really. Actually, I thought there for a second, but I thought wrong. 69 to 93 potential is good, but you know, like for example, if I do sign him, yeah, he's got the lowest potential in the academy. He's 51 rated, and he's 50. Like, no, it's not happening. But Cameron James, I could promote him to the first team, to be honest. He is bold, but I don't care. Not that being bold is a bad thing, to be honest. And James comes in here, I guess. Yeah, okay, nice. I like that. That's progress. That's good. Come on, Bhutan, give me something. Okay, another scouting report. This is just pain and agony. This is actually just general suffering. I just need anyone good. Come on, Liberia. And oh yeah, Philip Owusu. Wait, how's he 12? That's got to be a glitch. Let me back out and go back in. Surely that's wrong. Yeah, he's 16. Okay, I thought of that. I was like, if he's that high potential and he's 61 rated, there's no way he's 12. He's an exciting prospect. We're definitely signing him. 100% we're signing him. Are you kidding me? Okay, finally we get someone from Liberia. Honestly, that's kind of all I wanted. He doesn't have as much potential as Blom, but I don't care. Blom has ridiculous potential. And Bhutan, oh, Basanta Adhikari. Who the hell? Potential to be special goalkeeper. Okay, well, we found one. Finally. Oh my god. It took us 9 months, but at the buzzer, we found a guy from Liberia and a guy from Bhutan. And about 16 as well. Owusu's also 5'3". He's tiny. Maybe he's the height of a 12-year-old. I don't know what that was. That was so weird. Anyway, I don't think it's a problem. Anyway, we can promote both of these guys straight to the first team. Blom, by the way, +5 for the year. And there's still a little bit of time left in the year as well. So we can put Owusu at left mid and we can put Adhikari in nets. All we're short of is a striker and a centre back. Interesting. Okay. Well, oh, and a centre mid, but we have that in the academy. Okay, interesting. What does one do in this situation? Well, he sends his scouts back out. We have 424k in the budget. I'm going to send my scouts back out next year just to save a little bit more money. That means I can spend this 464k on contracts or coaches. We have no contracts to do, so let's do it on coaches. We need a defensive coach. Can I get one? Yeah, I have 2. Oh, brilliant. Okay, let's get 1 defensive coach here. Actually, let's get 2. Excellent. Okay, that's great. Lovely. That's really, really good. Okay, great. That's the maximum amount of coaches I can get. Let's simulate the year. We're not going to do well this year, but then again, I don't really care that much about doing well right now. Let's just develop our young players and see where it takes us. December the 30th, and well, we're 4th in the league, so it's a little bit better. Definitely feels better. 50 goals scored, 50 goals conceded, 0 goal difference. I'm seeing that just here. Goals for 50, goals against 50, goal difference 0. So, you know, that kind of makes sense in itself. In our youth academy, obviously we haven't sent our scouts back out. We do have Blom here. He'll be turning 16 probably around the middle of next year, +6 for the year. He's a monster, man. He's really, 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 really good. And well, you know, in our first team, we already know the quality that we have here. McGee and Trainer really good on the wings. Owusu and Visser pretty solid there as well. Jacobs is going to be in midfield with our guy in the youth academy, and then we've got James Smith and Adhikari. It's a matter of getting a striker. It's a matter of getting another centre back. And do you know what? Maybe a right mid to replace Visser, because you know his potential isn't insane, although it is pretty good. Yeah, no, we'll keep Visser. Never mind. Also, it will have increased the more that you know the seasons have gone on, because not only is his overall increasing, but he's young enough that his potential will be increasing as well. It's dynamic potential. It's how it works. If the team's playing well and he's playing well, then his potential is going to increase. I didn't check top goal scorer. Probably should have checked top goal scorer, but it's no big deal. Just goes next season. The goal scoring and stuff doesn't matter as much right now as people's overall ratings increasing. Our team is kind of roughly in the mid 60s when it comes to the wonder kids, at least, like McGee and Trainer. Jacobs is 70 rated, but he's a bit of an exception. Actually, other than those guys, everyone else is like 61, 62 rated. Regardless, how much money do we have this year? Okay, $1 million. But I don't have to buy a scout this year, so we can just send these guys out. Who's our best scout? It's Frey and Boyd. Okay, so let's work with them first. I want to go somewhere cool. Let's go to Brazil for 9 months, looking for nothing more than a striker. It's a massive investment. It's 300k, but it's Brazil. It's like one of the biggest countries in the world. And then for a centre back, let's go for Africa. Let's go for, I mean, Angola caught my eye, to be honest. So let's go for Angola for 9 months, and we'll be looking for centre backs, defender, or wide back ball playing. And with De Vries, I have absolutely no idea. Is there a point sending him out? Yeah, may as well. Why not send him to India for 9 months, and we'll look for centre back, centre mid striker. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's go centre mid cam striker, because cams can play left wing, left mid, right wing, right mid, and cam, or they tend to be able to anyway. So let's go with that. And we're pretty good at centre mid. Our 2 centre mids are like our 2 highest potential players, so we're pretty good there. But anyway, let's see what we can find with those scouting objectives. 667k in the budget. Does that afford us some new coaches? Please tell me it affords us some new coaches, please. Yeah, 2 new. Give me an attacking coach. Excellent stuff. And let's get another midfield coach as well. 4-star guy. 4-star guy. Excellent stuff. After those purchases, we are 234k. Let's have a look at some development plans as well. Don't want to fall behind on these, especially for our youth academy players that matter the most to us, obviously. Gabriel Smith is good on his development plan. I think Gabriel Smith actually has a lot of potential. I don't know what's making me say that. I just feel like he does. Philip Owusu gets better in a week. Excellent stuff. Rodney Jacobs better in 20, which is quite a while, but I'm not worried. Visser gets better in 13. Never mind, make it 9 on half winger. McGee gets better on 13. Trainer gets better on 1. Beautiful stuff. Okay, very good. And then contracts, yeah, we do have Cardo and Theo Hennessy. They can both walk. I'm sorry, guys. Beyond that, we can just simulate. January 1st, go to February 1st. Let's see what we can find in these countries. Brazil in particular is going to be really interesting. Brazil! No, nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. That's okay. We can keep checking. It's okay. Nothing in India either, but India's kind of a swing. It's no big deal. We need a centre back from Angola. Lionel de Souza. No, not really. Like we're saying, good, not great. Is Blom 16 yet? He is promoted to the senior team. Temporarily closing the youth academy because we have no players in it. Blom comes in and we're going to release the CDM. If I can, yeah, 228k. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh my God. Who the hell is that tall? It's a Wusu. He's 8'2". What are you talking about? Oh my God. Was he actually? No, he wasn't actually 12 because I just backed out, went back in and he was 16. He's actually 8'2". That's insane. Derek Kareem's our tallest player, 6'7". Philippa Wusu. Hold on. He's so tall. He goes off the screen. Oh, that's ridiculous. What the hell? Okay, well, he's 8'2". Should I change his height to bring him back down to normal? No. If that's just his height, if he's genuinely like the tallest person on the planet, then he's the tallest person on the planet. You know what I mean? That's wild. Okay, well, let's keep going. Let's go another month into the future, I guess. That's wild. He's 8'2" for some reason. That's hilarious. That's absolutely wild. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's check these scouting reports. Okay, Maikon Yardim. He's 14 though. At this point, I can't be signing 14-year-olds because 2 years of development just to get him into the first team. Oh, we're already 2 years in. Okay, I apparently I signed them all. Okay, well, that's gonna cost money. Whoops. How much did that cost me to do that by accident? Okay, I don't think it cost me that much. But still, oh, Gaurav Bag. His name's Bag. That's hilarious. He seems pretty good though. I bet I can make him like a right mid or something. I'll sign him up anyway, just in case. I'll reject the other guys, but we'll keep Bag. Angola. Nah, nobody really in Angola. That's okay. I'm all right with this. All right, cool. Let's get Bag on a development plan. We'll get him developing. We'll get him good. And then, well, who knows? Maybe he'll be the best right back in the world one day. Although we don't play with right backs. Maybe he'll be the best right mid in the world one day. Who knows? We can figure that out in a bit though. We'll keep sitting. Let's keep rolling. Okay, we have loads of transfer offers as well. I'm going to accept as many of these as possible. Because, you know, if I don't want these players that much. I can just go, you know, go be free, spread your wings, I guess. We have another scouting report as well. Brazil. Nothing really from Brazil. That's okay. I'm surprised really with our lack of quality in Brazil here. We spent a lot of money sending our scout to Brazil, all for nothing to really happen right now. And all of a sudden, India is becoming good. Shankar Pillai. He could be good. We'll sign him up. He's got more potential between Bag and Pillai. It's Bag. Bag has got the bag, man. And what about Angola? Ari Pereira. Yeah, Ari Pereira. He could be good. But Bag has more potential. Oh my God, Bag is hilarious. Okay, we're going to get rid of Pillai, I think. To be fair, like Gaurav Bag, could he play anywhere else? No, left back. Okay, that doesn't count as anywhere else. It's basically the same thing. That's insane. Okay, wild. Okay, well, maybe we'll play with right backs for Bag. Who knows? See if Bag can get the bag. Anyway, we'll keep on going. Keep on moving. Let's go to May now. Come on, Brazil. Oh my God. Is it Brazil or is it the scout? Well, obviously it's the scout actually because obviously Brazil has talent. We're just not able to locate it with Matthias Frey here. For some reason, our India scout is goated. Although nobody in this scout report. That's okay. We're allowed to have a few bad scout reports. It happens. He did find Bag for me. So, you know, that's enough in and of itself. Nothing in Angola either. But playing with the worst team in Europe's worst league, this is what's going to happen. Okay, Pereira's potential sucks. I'll leave him there just for another week or two, or month or two, I should say, just to see if his potential comes back up. Because that does happen where their potential dips down and then comes back up. That's a good Tuku, man. Oh, interesting. Groningen. Okay, that would be a step up. These would all be big steps up for me, actually. Even the ones down here, like even like Dinamo Dresden. Oh my God, Bayern Munich. It's possible. It's possible to get the Bayern job. Okay, right. I'm just gonna pretend that's not even there. That's ridiculous. I managed Drogheda United. They're not hiring me, brother. Anyway, I think Pinas is playing here and then James and Smith like that. Very nice. Team's nice. I like this team right now. We're just not finding that youth academy player that would really change things for us, you know? I mean, there is Bag, but we're not finding like a, you know, a paradigm shift here. We'll keep on looking though. Okay, Brazil. Come on, give me someone good, please. Come on. Okay, Miguel Rosa, 73 to 94 potential. Exciting prospect. Yes. Okay, we got someone. Finally we found someone from Brazil. No one else in this scouting report is even almost any good. But Rosa is top. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, anyone else here? Yeah. India, Agarwal. Yeah, maybe a centre back. Honestly, hey, we do need a centre back as well. He's not got more potential than Pereira though. Okay, that's a shame. We can keep him though. You know, we will need backup, I suppose. Although I can get that from free agency. Angola. No, nobody really here. That's a shame. Oh well, I'm really happy. We got someone. That Brazil money paid off. 300 however many K. But I think it was like 300K to send our scout out to Brazil, and we got a guy, Miguel Rosa. Let's get him on a dev plan. Yeah, 5 weeks. Okay, excellent stuff. Let's put him on advanced forwards, and then let's promote him to the first team. Excellent stuff. We have a striker. Now all we're short of is a centre back, and we might even have it already in the youth academy. Who knows? Yeah, all we need is a centre back. We'll keep on looking. We're 7th in the league. We're actually having a bit of a down season, but it's okay. Give it a bit of time and our youth academy should dominate. Give it a couple of years and we should be fine. We're back in Brazil after that amazing scout report last time. There's nobody really. I say amazing scout report. It was one amazing player, Miguel Rosa, and he's now with the first team, obviously. India, anyone good here? Sankar Das could be something. No, he's not really, is he? You can tell from his overall rating as well. Like if he's 78 to 94 potential and he's 63 rated, then he could be really good. If he's like 70 to 94 potential and he's like 55 rated, then he's not that good. The higher overall he currently is, and the higher the bottom of his potential range is as well, he's going to be a better player. Okay, we still have Bag here in the youth academy, the go. Bag. 79 to 87 potential now, though. It's a bit weird. I don't think it's a problem. I kind of like Ari Pereira. I might just promote him to the first team. Honestly, I might send it. He's 6'5" as well. He's huge. He's going to be better than Agarwal, so I'm going to get rid of Agarwal. Yeah, we have a lot of players departing as well, which is, you know, fine by me or whatever. Are they gone now, actually? Did we lose them now? Yes, I think we did. Okay, that's fine. Is Jacobs not playing, or is he just really good on stamina? I think he's just good on stamina. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we just go for it with Pereira then. I don't know. We do have Pinas at the back, though. I'm going to need to get rid of him. Could I sell him? Yeah, probably. Let me see if I can do it now. Add him to the transfer list. Shaquille. Let's see if we can sell Shaquille here. Give us a bit of cash. Offer here for McGee. Block that. If he wants to move away, he's not moving. Same with Trainer. Maybe they want new contracts. Well, they could get them, yeah. Let's see. Do they want new contracts? Yes, they do. Okay, well, we can do that. And then McGee as well. Yeah, okay. We can do new contracts. That's fine. Other players probably want new contracts as well, but I'm just not going to focus on that right now. Just trying to sell Pinas, trying to get him out the door. And we can sell him for 3 mil. Beautiful stuff. Oh my God, I forgot how tall Owusu was. He's 8'2". Jacobs wants to leave as well. We got to get him a new deal. Of our most valuable players. Yeah, there we go. Give him a new deal. No extension, but I'm not worried about that right now. We should be okay. I'm hoping it's not going to be an issue anyway. Okay, cool. Yeah, once we get that player sold, maybe I can get a really, really good scout. Maybe. I don't know. No, because we're kind of good at this point for that. Oh, duh. I need to promote Pereira to the first team. Obviously. Oh my God. I'm being an idiot. Okay. A swap deal? Did I agree? Oh, 3.1 million and a player? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I just want him to sell for money. I want straight cash. I want straight cash. I don't want like a... Okay, there we go. There's just a straight transfer offer from Rems, so we should be able to get rid of Shaquille Pinas, and then we put Pereira at centre back. Pereira is 6'5", so he'll go in the middle. Oh, he does have the most pace as well. He's just an athlete, which I guess is kind of good news for us. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can get Pinas sold. There we go. Bag, not bag. We still have bag. Pinas has gone for 6 mil. That's the most money we've had in this simulation since the start, which is great. Let's get a new attacking coach. Oh no, we can't get any more coaches. Okay, that's fine. Then what are we gonna do? What are we gonna spend this money on? Because I can't just have this sitting around, man. We have like nobody on the bench either, which is kind of funny. Yeah, well, I don't know. Our starting 11 is full of wonder kids at this point. Maybe I recall a scout. Maybe that's what I do. Yeah, let's recall De Vries, and then we'll go to the first of the next month, and then we'll send him back out, or we'll fire him and see if we can get someone better. But like, I don't need any more wonder kids. Like, I don't need any more youth players. I have an entire starting 11 now. So like, what the hell am I doing? We still do have youth reports from these other countries though, but like Brazil and Angola are turning up duds. This is so frustrating to see. Okay, let me just fire De Vries. You've been good, but you're gonna leave now. Yeah, see, there we go. There's a 4-star, 5-star guy, 3.3 mil, Tommy Toner. That would be good, but yeah, we don't need it though. We're done with scout reports. What do I spend my money on? Players, genuinely players. Then who could we do with? A centre back? Maybe I can find a really good centre back wonder kid. Yeah, we have 6 mil. Okay, let's just try that. Let's see what I can find. Centre back, 16 to like 22. And then let me go to like these countries like Australia. So anyone here that's any good with a lot of potential, because that's really what we're looking for. Okay, nobody here. Even countries like I don't know. Oh, maybe CONMEBOL actually. Unironically, CONMEBOL. I'm looking for green potential here. So like for example, Andres Ramirez here, 77 to 83. Only the 83 is green, 77 is yellow. I'm looking for green on both sides. Someone with a minimum of 80 potential. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, like Denmark. Denmark is too good for us. We're not going to be able to scout Denmark, so there's no point even looking. Maybe like League 2 we could work with, maybe, but we couldn't work with France or Germany. Maybe like India as well, but we're not going to find anyone in India, are we? No. Could try like Poland or something like that. Poland? Yeah, who is this? Okay, he's way too good. We cannot afford him. Szczeslak, Michael Szczeslak. He would be literally perfect, but yeah, we cannot afford him. Not even close. Like, what about the other Republic of Ireland teams? Anyone good here that we could buy? No. Matej Urek looks good, but we couldn't afford him, and his potential isn't good enough anyway, really, for us. Last place we can really check is Sweden. Yeah, there's one guy here, Ali Sarari. Okay, he's too high rated. Other than that, no, nothing. Which tells me we have all this money and absolutely nothing to spend it on. But you know what? Maybe I can save it to future seasons. Maybe we can just use it for a bit of financial security. I know, kind of a forbidden word nowadays, but sure, here we are. Financial security is important, guys. This team is so good. Let's just run it, man. Let's just run with this team and let's see what we can do. Let's go to the end of this season. We're maxed out on coaches and contracts and development plans. So I'll see you all on December the 30th and let's see what we can do. We're back on the birthday of the greatest athlete of our time, LeBron James. Yes, James Glades is not safe. You're not safe from it, even on the Ramman channel. LeBron James is the greatest of all time. Here we go. We were in the UEFA Conference League, by the way, based on our result from last season, which is brilliant. And we're up to 5th. Brilliant. Okay, well, actually down to 5th because we finished 4th last year, but still pretty good. We scored 1 more goal, conceded 3 more goals. It's okay. We're basically in the same spot, but with a lot more potential. Who's starting at centre back? Harper Bailey instead of James James. That's wrong. Okay, well, whatever. Jacobs is now a gold card. Let's do contracts. That's what I can do. Like, of our most valuable players, like Rodney Jacobs. Okay, well, I could do him next year, maybe. Adi Carey doesn't want a new deal. Owusu, he's 8'2", but he's unfazed for some reason. He's just chilling. Does anyone want a new deal? No, they're all chill. Okay, cool. Well, then, like, what the hell do I do with all this cash and money? Okay, can I get a new attacking coach? Nope. We'll do it next year. Let's check our top goal scorer, though, from this season at least. That's the least I could do. It's McGee with 15 and 4. 70 overall now for him. 72 rated James Traynor, 11 and 6. 8 and 3 for Rodney Jacobs. Really, really, really good. It's another great season. We're going to suck in the Conference League. We don't expect to do anything. We've lost all games. Oh, no, we've got one draw. But other than that one draw, we've lost every other game. So, yeah, that's not good. But you know what? It could be worse. We could be Brundby. So we're 35 out of 36. So who cares? Let's keep rolling. Let's go to next season and get some more work done. Okay, so new season. Yeah, cool. Team's really good. Don't really know what to tell you. We have 5 mil. Okay, so the money hasn't carried over nicely, and we should be able to get some more coaches. Yeah, 2 more. Excellent stuff. Let's get an attacking coach. Let's get a defensive coach. Get all those ratings as high as possible. Get this guy because he's a little bit cheaper. Excellent stuff. And then Rodney Jacobs. Let's see if we can do his contract, please. No. Okay, we'll do it in a bit. It's no problem. We'll do development plans then in that case. This is the last thing we need to do this season. With scouting, I genuinely think we're done. I think we've constructed a team of future Champions League winners. That's kind of what I'm aiming for here. You know, trying to win the Champions League in Europe's worst league. That's kind of the whole point, with one of Europe's worst teams as well. But yeah, the question I really need to ask myself is that exactly. Is this team good enough to win the Champions League? And the answer to that question is I believe yes. I believe that one day this team, roughly, at least like 9 of these players, because we can always get like 1 or 2 more. But yeah, I believe that roughly this team can win a Champions League with the right development and a little bit of luck as well. I believe we can do it. So let's just go and do it. Let's start speeding up our simulation. Let's go. I'm going to carry this all the way to the end of this season. And well, we're going to see where we're at. Well, I'm going to do the contract of Jacobs in midfield, but I'll do that in a bit. Let's go to the end of our year. So here's the end of another season, and we're top of the league for the first time. We win our first Irish title. We have our first opportunity to qualify for the UEFA Champions League. Excellent. Really good. A single point ahead of Sligo Rovers, but that's all that we needed. Our contracts are going to be expiring next year, but we can deal with some of them now. Adi Carey, we can definitely give him a new deal. Gabriel Smith, a 4-year extension. Cameron Jones, give him a 4-year as well. Wow, okay. Philip Owusu, 4-year deal. Cool. Adi Carey has actually decided not to take an extra year. Yeah, this is why I don't do contracts at the end of the season. I normally do it at the start of next season because there is a bit of a bug with that. But anyway, this is the team. Really, really nice. It's developed lovely. I mean, yeah, look, I don't know what you want me to say. This is class. Jacobs, 79 rated. Obviously, our captain, our oldest player as well. 20 years old, same as Traynor. Yeah, same as McGee here. But it's a great team. Like, it's a really, really good team. If I'm looking at coaching, we could do with work in the midfield. Other than that, we're good. Looking at development plans, like, we're going to be fine. I can sort these out next season anyway. Our top goal scorer was McGee again with 20, plus 6 for the year on his inside forward development plan. I like that a lot. Nice. Plus 5 for Miguel Rosa, plus 4 for James Traynor. Is he on inside forward as well? He is. Okay. He's just not developing as quickly, but that's okay. Rodney Jacobs as well with 7 and 18 assists from central midfield. Second in assists has 3. So yeah, Rodney Jacobs hoarding the playmaking. That's fine by me, but it is a bit live by the sword, die by the sword. It's a bit one-dimensional. If you stop Rodney Jacobs, then you can stop Drogheda United. It's going to be hard to stop Rodney Jacobs. Let's see what we can do in our first Champions League run. We're going to be in a qualification round. I don't think we're going to qualify first time around. We're going to be very, very lucky if we do, but we can always try. Okay, we're into the new season. Let's set ourselves up for greatness and success and long-term prosperity. 4 million in the transfer budget. We're not spending a penny on players. We're spending it on developing what we have. Coaching is actually fine. Do I have a 5-star goalkeeper coach available? No, I actually don't. I have a 5-star everything, but a 4-star goalkeeper. So we're just going to stick with what we have. That's okay. For this team, predominantly keeping an eye on the defense this year. It's behind the rest of the team. So we want to prioritize that. Contract-wise, we're going to need to do Basanta Adi Carey in the middle of the season. We can do that. That's no problem. So in the defense, yes, 16 weeks for Gabriel Smith. That's fine. They're actually all on ball-playing defender, but is that actually all their best development plans? Okay, no. Cameron James on defender and Ari Pereira now on defender as well. Actually, we're going to get Gabriel Smith on defender as well, just to, you know, see if that makes a big difference. See if they make big jumps this year. If they go +5 this year, then they're on the correct development plan, absolutely. If they're on +4, they're probably on the right development plan. If they're on +3, they're probably not on the right development plan. That's okay. Obviously, they're not the only players on the team, though. We've got to look at everyone else. Owusu, obviously, 8'2" Owusu, one of the tallest human beings on the planet. And we're going to put Jacobs back on playmaker. Excellent stuff. Blom is still on playmaker. We leave him there. Visser is still, yeah, well, hey, we leave him on half winger because that's just his best development plan. McGee, 15 weeks inside forwards. Traynor, 1 week. Excellent. Miguel Rosa as well. Okay, 14 weeks at poacher. I like it. Okay, we are back in June. A little bit early. Top of the league again. The main reason I'm back is to do a contract. I know, riveting stuff. Adakari, it says I still recently negotiated a contract. Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to come back next month. We don't have our Champions League qualifier until August or something like that, so we'll be checking that out as and when it happens. So let's go to that. Don't worry about the contract. Let's go to our Champions League qualifier. Okay, here's our Champions League tie. Steaua Bucharest. Here we go. Here's the first leg. It's at home in Drogheda. Actually, our team is pretty good. It's good enough for a win. We're ahead in the tie. If we win this, do we get straight into the Champions League? Maybe there's like a couple qualification rounds. I'm not quite sure exactly how it works, but look, we'll simulate it and find out. Second leg against Steaua Bucharest. Come on, get a win or at least something. A 1-1 draw. Let's go. We are maybe into the Champions League. Does that mean we're in the Champions League? No, we have another 2-leg tie. This time against Bodo Glimt. That's going to be tough. But we get past the first qualification stage. We might only have 2. It might just be beat Bodo Glimt and then we're good. Maybe. Still, Bodo Glimt are pretty good, man. Okay, this is going to be tough, but we'll see what we can do. First leg against Bodo Glimt at home. It's a 3-1 win. Oh, we're good, boys. I think we're going to the Champions League. Boys and girls, of course, you know, we don't discriminate over here. Come on. Okay, we just need just a draw or anything. A 2-all draw. That is excellent. Away in Norway, in the north of Norway. And that puts us, I don't know where it puts us. Does it put us into a final qualification round? I don't think it does. I think we're in the Champions League, boys. And for the first time in years, actually, an Irish team has qualified for the Champions League. Yeah, the playoff round. We're in the Champions League. And sure enough, we're in the group phase alongside Zulte Waregem, apparently. Yeah, we made it. Cracovia as well from Poland. They made it as well. Good for them. But yeah, you know, it's gonna be a strong group phase. Do we play against any big teams? Okay, nothing huge. PSG and Bayern. Okay, I like it. Let's go. I'm gonna sim the whole way to the end of the season now, but our team is ready to tackle any obstacle that comes our way. Let's take on these teams and let's see what we can do against them. Let's go to the end of the year. All right, here we are, end of the season, and in the Champions League we have we're 27th with 7 points. We lost against Sporting. We beat PSG 2-0 at home. What a result. We got battered by Bayern. Don't care. It's gonna happen. We draw with AEK Athens. That means we beat Ajax. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Great Champions League run. Did we win the Irish League so we can qualify for the Champions League again next season? We did. 68 points. That gap is only going to grow, but we really want to win the Irish League every single year. We want to dominate our local division, which of course is the worst division. Maybe by us becoming really good though, maybe it'll drag the rest of the division up with us. That could potentially happen. How much have our centre backs improved this year? Because we said we wanted to focus on that this year. +5, +4, +4. Perfect. That is absolutely fine. Of our most valuable players, yeah, okay, so Rodney Jacobs +6 for the year, just for a laugh. Okay, doesn't accept anything though. Yeah, well, look, you know yourself. We need to get these contracts over the line. Pereira, give him an extension. Anyone else we can give extensions to, or you know, do contracts for? I don't think so. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to do Rodney Jacobs at some point next season again. That's okay. 85 rated, and he's really good. Okay, sweet. We can roll on. Let's roll on next year. Owusu is still 8'2" with 5-star skill moves, by the way. 209 pounds as well, which is like how many? What, like 90 kg? Anyway, yeah, let's keep going to next season. We're gonna have more Champions League games, obviously. So let's see what we can do in it. Let's go. Keep dominating that Irish League. Let's roll. Okay, back in the new season. Yeah, Jacobs is by far our best player. Like 85 rated, and everyone else is like 80, 81 is second and third. Everyone else is like mid 70s. Defenders are low 70s. So yeah, like Jacobs is just a beast. Anyway, coaches, let's get a new midfield coach. 4 stars would be nice if I can get one. Yeah, definitely can. Okay, excellent stuff. Other than that, maybe I can get like a 3-star attacking coach. Yeah, we're kind of looking maxed out on coaches. I'll get this 5-star guy actually, and then I'll just release this 4-star guy, and that will do. That's fine. In the Champions League, we have Monaco and Shakhtar. That's the end of our Champions League group phase. There's no way. Actually, there is definitely a way. Sorry, I don't know what I'm on about. There's definitely a way that we get into this top 24. We're joint on points with Strasbourg. Maybe we can fight and get in there. That would be cool. That could be pretty sick. Let's go to the Shakhtar Donetsk game and see what the situation is like. But if we get a single win from these last 2 games, then we're looking good. Here we go. Monaco to play, and it's a 2-all draw. That's good. Obviously, we don't need to do a preseason tournament because, you know, we're in the Champions League. Now we've kind of hooked onto that Champions League ladder. We don't want to let go of it, obviously. Shakhtar Donetsk to play. A win would be huge. A draw would be something. It's a 2-all draw. I'm not complaining with that, to be honest. 9 points. Is it enough to get into the next round of the Champions League? Oh, 25th. Oh, we were a goal off. We were a single goal off. 1 goal. Damn it. Okay, that's so annoying. So close. 1 point off PSG, 2 points off Barcelona, 2 points off Arsenal, 1 point off Inter Milan. Same amount of points as Real Sociedad and Monaco. More points than Napoli and Salzburg and Benfica and Ajax. Like established European clubs. We are right up there. We deserve to be with Europe's elite. I think we've proved that in our first Champions League campaign, but not out of the group phase just yet. So close though. After this season's development, I expect to be outside of the group phase next year, at least into the preliminary round, at least into that top 20 2024. We've already looked at coaches. We don't need to be doing any more of that. Contracts, we can do Rodney Jacobs in a little bit. Yeah, we can do him at like the end of the, or not the end of the season, in the middle of the season. I can just, yeah, I can knock that out myself. That's no problem at all. Cameron James looking like he's maxed out. He won't be maxed out. His potential will increase. Don't worry about that. I certainly would imagine anyway. Okay, cool. Rodney Jacobs, he keeps getting better. He wants to be holding midfielder though. Okay, good for stamina. Blom, still keep him on that playmaker role. 1 week for Visser, that's fine. McGee, 12 weeks, that's fine. 2 weeks, James Trainer, winger. His stamina is low. We need to improve that. Stamina is such an important stat for players because, you know, if they have low stamina, they're just going to get subbed off at half time every time. That's no good. So, anyway, I'm going to go to July the 1st. I'm going to renew the contract of our central midfielder, and then we can go from there. That seems good to me. Okay, I'm back in August for another Champions League qualification round. I don't think we have to do the first qualification round. I think we just have to do the second one against Sturm Graz this time. Okay, let's go. Let's take them on. Let's go and win it. Trying to raise the profile of Irish football here. Make it not the worst division in all of Europe. This is the team heading into it. It's really, really good. Smith has broken out ahead of James and Pereira, but that's okay. You know, that's to be expected. Let's see what we can do here against Sturm Graz. First leg at home. Come on, the boys. It's a 1-1 draw. Uh-oh. That means we need a win on in the second leg. Come on, the boys. Can we get a win against Sturm Graz? It's a penalties. You're joking. Are you serious? Okay, so we're out early in the Champions League. We're going to be in the Europa League though, at least. That's okay. We're way top of the Eredivisie League, so we'll have another chance at qualification next season. So that's okay. Team is super good. Let's go to the end of the season anyway. I'll see you all at the end of the year. Let's go. A little bit disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. We'll keep developing this squad. All right, we're back at the end of the season, and in the Europa League, we're 4th. We could get automatic qualification to the next round of the Europa League. Okay, that's a great sign for a Champions League run maybe next year if we can get in. We kind of expected this though. This is the Drogheda United team. It's really, really good. Jacobs is 89 rated now. The defense is now all gold, so that's good. Still a little bit behind the rest of the team, but that's okay. Don't mind waiting that extra year to have that defense develop to be good. How much have they grown? +5, +5, +5. Okay, makes the most sense for sure. Anyone else want a new contract? Because I'm willing to hand out new contracts. Anyone? Oh my god, Owusu, yeah. He jump scares me every time. Everyone's +5, +4, +5, +7 for Blom, +6 for Adikari and nets. That's wild. That's absolutely nuts. Okay, excellent stuff. Okay, we'll keep rolling. Our top goal scorer was Rosa, 24-5, 20-8 for Ethan McGee, 15-8 for Rodney Jacobs, 10-9 for Alex Blom, 10-5 for James Trainer, or Jamie Trainer, I should say. You know, slang name. I'm sounding like that. Anyway, team's super, super good, obviously. Just a bit of youth academy. That's all we needed. We just need to be super patient with our sucky scouts, and then all of a sudden we find really good players. So that worked out for me. First in the league, we can runner up in the FAI Cup, which is kind of annoying, but we're in the Europa League this year. If we can win the Europa League, then we go straight into the Champions League. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying no more than that. Okay, I'm saying no more than that. If we're in the Europa League semi-final, I'll simulate to it. But before we even start simulating, we of course have to do coaches, which yeah, we do need. Okay, cool. We need an attacking coach. I can get a 4-star, and let's get a defensive coach as well. Es importante. We can get a 5-star. How much money do we have this year though? Actually, okay, 9 mil. That's not bad for the Irish League. Actually, that's insane. But anyway, yeah, the team is amazing. We roll. We go from here. We go from here. I can do development plans myself. If we're in like a Europa League semi-final, I'll come back and I'll let you know. But between now and then, we'll just simulate. I'll see you in the semi-final, and if I don't see you in the semi-final, I'll see you in the Champions League qualification phase for next year. Let's go. All right, we got bounced to the Europa League pretty early. We tried though. We're in the new Champions League campaign. I think we got knocked out in the preliminary round. Anyway, here we go. We need to beat Lech Poznan to get into the Champions League in this 2-legged tie. The quality round. Can we beat Lech Poznan? It's a 1-1 draw in the first leg at home. That does not really bode well, so we kind of need a win right now. So let's see if we can get the win. This is the team now, by the way. It's super good. Let's see if we can get a win in the second leg away from home in Poznan. It's a 2-0 win. Excellent stuff. McGee and Jacobs with the goals. We are heading through. Lovely. Okay, that's great. I think that puts us straight into the group phase. We don't have to do the first 2 rounds or anything like that. Oh no, we do. We do have another game. Okay, we need to beat Brøndby. Okay, we can do that. So here we go. Brøndby to play. Brøndby to beat. I expect a win. It's a 3-1 win. Great. We're good. We're good. We're looking good anyway. I don't want to, you know, jump to conclusions because that's the worst thing you can do, but we're looking good here. I give us north of an 80% chance of getting through here. Of course, there is that 20%, so we're looking good. Yeah, 1-0. Excellent. 4-1. Really, really good against Brøndby. And now we're in the Champions League group phase. Bodo Glimt, who we beat in one of the qualification rounds in the previous years. Como, Salzburg, Manchester City. Excellent. That'll be a fun one. Man City. We'll send that out manually just for the crack. We have no like really high caliber teams before that. But a lot of fun teams, you know. Imagine an away day. First of all, to North of Norway. Interesting. Okay, Genk's a bit boring, granted. But Galatasaray, some of the best fans in the world. Como, what a beautiful place. Salzburg in the heart of Austria. A club with a bit of prestige as well in history. Although Red Bull kind of makes it a little bit soulless, but you know what I mean. And then Man City, soulless, but a giant of European football. Let's go to the Man City game and let's see if we can get a win in that. All right, Man City to play its away as well in the Etihad. Can we get a win against Man City? Come on. 2-1 loss. Okay, not bad. man. Definitely held our own, though. Let's see how we're doing in the Champions League. We are top. Oh, my God. Oh, that was our first loss. Oh, damn. We should have beaten Man City. Oh, my God. Are we that standard? Are we like Premier League, top Premier League, like European standard? Oh, we definitely are. Yeah, we can be competing with these teams. I mean, Jacobs world class. If everyone else was as good as Jacobs, we should be winning the Champions League this year. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen, but this team's so good. We probably have another like season or two to have to develop this team. Any contracts to do? Yeah, but I can do them next year. +5, +4, 2 +3s. There are 2 wingers who are super high rated already, so that's okay. Amazing. Okay. Our top goal scorer, 31 and 6 for Miguel Rosa, 22 and 8 for McGee. Our centre backs, +5, +5, +5. Excellent. That's all I can ask for. That is literally all I can ask for. Okay, we're good, boys. We're so good. And girls, of course. This is just amazing. Owusu is 8'2". Okay, let's see how we're cutting, because, you know, we could well get to like a later Champions League stage this year. Really, we could. Let's go. All right, we're back again in a new season, and we're ready to go. We are ready to go. That's what the kids are saying. We are ready to go. Coaches, no coach work. Oh, well, that's to be fair. I could get a goalkeeper coach. Yeah, we'll just get this guy. Whatever. He works perfect. I need to do contracts though. They're the big thing I need to do now in this new year. Gabriel Smith, give him a new deal. Ari Pereira, give him a new deal. I'm barely paying these guys at all. Give them like 3-4k a week. Big deal for Rodney Jacobs. 20k a week for the best midfielder in the world. That is like nothing. Best midfielders in the world should be on like 300k a week, more maybe. Mason Mount's on 350k a week, and he's not the best midfielder in the world, obviously. So they could be on way more money. I don't think they realize just how good they are. This team is incredible. Let's see what we can do in the Champions League. We have Porto and Juve. Okay, lovely. Against Porto, it's a 2-1 win, and then against Juve, it's a 1-0 win. That is insane. We are like really good. In this new season, we have 15 million to mess around with. It's a total 66. Did I spend all that on contracts? No, I didn't. I don't know where that 60 million is. Anyway, whatever. Someone else can find that. It's probably like a, I don't know, a Ponzi scheme or something. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're really good. Where are we in the Champions League standings? We've absolutely got to be top 8 because we won both of our last 2 games. We're first. We are first. We are the #1 team in Europe, apparently. I don't know how, but apparently we are. What players did Barcelona have? They're second. Rodrigo Mora, he's 89 rated. He's insane. Lamine Yamal, obviously 95 rated. Insane. Benjamin Šeško, Pedri in midfield. Like, that's how good this Barcelona team is. Solis involved. Kai Havertz seems all right. Pape and Bai, okay, he's just like a wonder kid kind of guy. Same as Steven Stewart, apparently. Don't know who he is. Mamardashvili is really good. Yeah, these guys are nuts. We are just better. Let's roll. We're not even in the preliminary round. We are straight into the round of 16. Let's go to March and see who we're playing against, because this is ridiculous. And it's going to be Inter Milan. That's a very tough round of 16 tie. But we are the #1 seed in Europe, so it should be winnable for us. These guys should be the low seed. And we shouldn't have an issue, touch wood. 2-1 win away from home in the San Siro. Drogheda United, the worst team in the worst league in Europe, dominating as the 1 seed. And they're the worst team in the worst league, and they're the best team in the Champions League, according to the seeding. But can we make it good? It means nothing without results on the pitch. Can we get that today? It's a 2-0 win. We are into the Champions League quarterfinals. So are Real Madrid, and so are Liverpool, and so are Marseille. And if we simulate a single day, by the way, we won both of the games in that tie, which is telling. Simulate a single day, it's Real Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinal. Okay, that's ridiculously tough. Oh, Real Madrid. Right, okay, let's see what we can do against Real. Here we go. First leg against Real Madrid at home. It's a 2-1 loss. Damn it. We're gonna need a damn miracle to pull this off away at the Bernabeu. Right, here we go. Real Madrid versus Drogheda United in the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Can we get a win? We do! Oh my god. The comeback of a lifetime. 3 chances, 3 goals. That is insane. Rosa, Jacobs. Oh my god, what a beast. And we're into a Champions League semi-final. That's ridiculous. Spurs knock out Manchester City as well, and it leaves us set up. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. Okay, so let's go to Monday the 19th, the day after the Cork City game. We're obviously first in the league. You know, we're the #1 team in Europe, and we're playing in the worst league in Europe. So, I mean, obviously we're going to do well. And it is Spurs. Okay, relatively speaking, that's an easier semi-final tie. Touch wood, obviously. Actually, I don't know if you guys know what that phrase is, touch wood. I don't know if that's just an Irish thing or like it's a thing. Oh no, it's a thing in like the UK and Americans. For those who don't know, touch wood is just like no karma, you know what I mean? Anyway, first leg against Spurs, 2-all draw away in London. That's a great result. And here we go. At home against Spurs, we expect to win. Can we pull it off? Can we get into a Champions League final in what is our 2nd second try. It's a 3-2 win. We do. God, we just don't do no drama, do we? We just love the drama. McGee, Owusu, and McGee. Brilliant. Owusu probably scored a header considering he's 8'2". That was amazing. Okay, it's gonna be Barcelona or Olympique Marseille. Here we go. We're gonna be a Champions League final. We're gonna be a Champions League final. Let's simulate a single day and see who we're playing against. Please be Barcelona, please. Yes, it is Barcelona. Let's go. Let's go and burn them straight to the Champions League final. Here we go. We had a game yesterday against Shamrock Rovers, and now we have a Champions League final. That seems a bit unfair. Surely they should have moved that around for Ireland's first ever Champions League final. Anyway, it's in Old Trafford. The difficulty I usually go for. Oh my god, it's Owusu. He's huge. World class. Yeah, perfect. He's huge. Okay, here we go. We will play the highlights. Let's see if we can win the Champions League with Europe's worst team in Europe's worst league. Here we go. Champions League final. Barcelona versus Drogheda United. The mighty Drogs. My hometown club. One of the worst clubs in Europe. Definitely in the worst league in Europe. Let's go. Let's see if we can win. It's a long ball up to Trainer. Control it. Trainer! 1-0. Simple as that. Straight away. Oh my god. That is insane. Trainer with only a second Champions League goal. Great touch on his chest and a great finish into the corner. It's 1-0 already for us. Okay, now we've got to defend this corner. Joshua Kimmich on the corner of all people. Whips it into the head of Kanate. Okay, that's over the bar. That's okay. Oh my god. Look at Owusu. He's massive. Look at him up there. Right, Lamine Yamal versus Owusu. Go on, Owusu. Oh, what a tackle. That's actually just so unfair. And here we go. Come on. Come on. Let's have it. Okay, okay. Havertz. Solis to Havertz. Oh, that's such good football, you know. Pedri's running through. Come on, James. Make up the ground. Let's go. Oh, counter attack. Let's go. Let's take him on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the ball up the field. It's Jacobs onto Owusu. What can Owusu find? Can he stretch his legs? Can he play a ball to McGee? McGee's running down the wing. What can we find here? Is there anyone really in the box? Or can McGee go alone? What a run from McGee. It's 2-0 to Drogheda, and it's looking like Champions League victory already for Drogheda United. That is ridiculous, and we're going to have another attack here. Let's see if we can make it 3 against Barcelona. This would be ridiculous. Jacobs on the run. Jacobs on the run. I'm going to hit this, you know. Jacobs! Oh, not bad. And now here comes Solis on the counter-attack. I've got to track him. I've got to track them both. I'll cover the middle first, and when that pass is done, then I come out here. Brilliant defending from James, and we counter, and we break. Taught by the best coaches that we could find in the worst league in Europe. We're breaking. It's Sturm on the wing. I don't even know who that is. Sturm stops on it, passes it in. Lopez. Brito loses the ball. That would have been nice. That would have been really nice. They're breaking again, though. Okay, we've got to contain Lamine Yamal. Okay, we got him down the wing. We just need to stay big here. Don't let him get anything on us. That's a great ball to Solis. Not going to win the header. We pick up the scraps and we play it out. And that is going to be the end of that chance. Not the end of the game. It's not going to be the end of the game. Sorry, that's my bad. Okay, we'll keep going. This is a good ball, actually, to Sturm of all people. Sturm, first time. Good save. Here comes Visser down the right wing. Visser on his own. Can he cut inside? Is there anything going here? One more pass to McGee. Hits the post. Oh my god. How did he miss? Here we go. Havertz coming up the fields. Don't let him get anywhere near me. Good. No way. Pedri. No way. Stay big, Owusu. Oh, it's Lamine. He's got to score, surely. Yeah, good finish. But it's not enough. It's game over. We did it. And with the worst league in Europe, one of the worst teams in the worst league in Europe, we did it. We actually did it. We won the Champions League. We became Europe's best team. Isn't that amazing? Champions League winners with this team. And having that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click this video next. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much once again. And I will see you all next time.